The good word is no more. And the bad word is here to reign. Love and lust is pain. I'm here to spread that pain to all you sinners.
Come on, look at this move.
Oh my God! What the hell is...
I think Luke Curtis shouldn't be here. He's right.
Well, I think he agrees with you. Looks like he's leaving.
Instead of doing a gender reveal test, we should have done a DNA test. Because what you would have found out is that the baby is not Kripke's DNA. That's my baby.
Yeah.
I'm the daddy.
Wait a minute.
Kripke, tired of hearing it though. Tope Suicida from Big Whiskey. Kripke going crazy. Kripke, serious, enraged about what Luke Curtis said about his new baby girl. And I don't blame him. Oh, goes for that lariat, but ducks under, trying to take off the head. Oh, Omar finally gets Jack Vaughn off his feet with that diving lariat.
Just went down. Wait a minute.
Hold on, who's that?
The Dark Clouds.
What the hell are Dark Clouds doing out here? Referee just struggling. Oh, ref saw that clothesline like a freaking locomotive.
Clothesline from hell by Big Jack Vaughn.
Yeah, on a win for Jack Vaughn.
I don't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Crixus.
There he is, guys. Crixus, the Scottish Wild Machine. And guys, I'm Brian Kennison here with Dan Stevie J, Steven Johnson in the Radio World Heavyweight Champion, Chandler Dewar here ringside for OVW, calling all the action. Best job in the world with two of the best tag teams I can ask for on a historic night, guys.
Oh, what a night we have in store still to come. But we're getting started here with Crixus in the ring, and he's got something to say.
A man whose shoulders are almost as big as our main event, James Storm versus Shera.
Now, 3 months ago, Lawrence and I were like this tight. Up until 2 weeks ago, when we went to hell together and faced Damone, that fairy guy, and the vicar. When we faced them, something changed in Lawrence. Something changed bad, and I don't like it. So, to cut a long story short, I've got two things to say. The time is drawing near where I get my hands on Amon, and believe me, I will whoop his ass. But before then, I'm not leaving here until I've got my boy back. Because where I am from, we don't leave no man behind. So...
Uh-oh, hold on. Speaking of Amon. And Amon's not alone either.
Amon flanked by the fallen for always. Crixus.
Let me translate. I know Crixus can be hard to understand. So let me tell you what he's saying. He misses his little boyfriend, and he wants him back. Boo-hoo. But you know what? to send your way, you can have your boyfriend back for all the smooches you need.
Come on, it's his best friend.
Crixus, please welcome version 2.0, the better version of ZDP.
What? ZDP has been possessed by Amon. He's taken someone else into the Fallen. Look at, he can't control his jaw. ZDP has got that crazed look. Looks like an evil bushwhacker. Amon is continuing to grow his group of degenerates, his group of the Fallen.
It looks like ZDP has joined the Fallen.
ZDP going at him like a Tasmanian devil.
He's like a little hell gremlin attacking Crixus from behind. He's like a little wild child. ZDP possessed by Amon now, and the Fallen have grown. Oh!
It seems like every week the Fallen are getting bigger and bigger. And now ZDP, wait a minute, ZDP's already out.
Crixus just kicked the brimstone out of
Here is
him.
your winner, Crixus.
I think ZDP may need another round of possession. That didn't work.
Amon said he would give Luscious back to Crixus if he beat his opponent, but
And we all know that Amon is a man of his word.
the term "don't make a deal with the devil" exists for a reason.
I think Crixus said that Amon's soul may belong to the devil, but Amon's ass belongs to Crixus.
Crixus stomping down on the remaining members of the Fallen in the ring. Amon, is he living up to his side of the deal? Lustus in there, but
Lustus is looking very lustful right now.
these fans, they want Luscious back. They want the King of the Juice to return.
I think the juice is all dried up.
See Crixus trying to level with his friend, trying to get through to him.
Doing all he can
You
to try to talk some sense into him. If sense,
Well,
oh, there we are.
You can't talk to crazy.
You see where Lustus's heart, or lack thereof, lies.
Lust is still under that dark hold of Amon, and now the Fallen coming in like evil vultures, picking the bones of Crixus. This unholy quartet that Amon has put together, the Fallen, the Dark Reverend Damon Solovino, Lustus. Just such a dark and evil and sinister group, but also capable, guys. Each competitor in this group, absolutely deadly in their own
Look,
right.
Crixus called out Amon, and Crixus is getting right now exactly what he deserved. You don't come out here and call out the devil and all of his minions. That's exactly what Crixus did, and now he's paying the price.
This crowd still chanting for Luscious, but
Amon telling Crixus to go straight to hell.
And I think
Or
Amon's about
hold
to take him
on
straight
here.
to hell.
hold on, I think Amon wants Lustus to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak.
There we go. Oh!
One night stand from Lustus to his former best friend Crixus.
Do we still call it the one-night stand? I don't think anybody's having a one-night stand with that man. Oh,
I don't know about one night stands, but this very familiar and foreboding sight, the Fallen standing tall again over Crixus.
I'm losing red carpet invites by the week. I'm losing contracts by the day. I'm losing money by the hour because I don't have a championship here at OVW. That's all I care about.
Can you please step off that damn thing, guy? Because I'm losing my patience with you!
Yeah, well, I'm losing the fact that I had my hand on the Kentucky championship.
No, I had my hand on that championship!
And then you tried to pull it away.
No, you tried to pull it out of my damn hands! That was my title! Goddard's mine!
Listen, it might have been a little premature to go after the Kentucky championship. I get that. Bad on me. But you didn't have to come along. I could have won it. Neither of us did, but
And I could have pushed you off that damn ladder too.
Fair.
How about that?
Fair. But that's the past. Let's think of the future. What can we do now? We can actually go after the tag championships and whoever has those right now. Because we are the Spectacular Guns, right? Yes, we are. Remember the handshakes and the high fives and the babies and the kids and the kisses and you made all that up. You did. Don't laugh. Don't smile. You did that. You did that to me. I'm doing this for you, showing you the way. Red carpet's being rolled out. Tag team championships. Just think of the future. Just forget about the past.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Top rope to get eye to eye, but hold on. Dark Cloud's trying to get eye to eye with Omar. Oh, referee distracted. How the hell do you not hear that? Dark Cloud just attacking Omar. Ref didn't see it. Oh, ref saw that clothesline like a freaking locomotive.
Yeah, I don't know when for Jack Vaughn.
I don't believe it.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money. All of the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW TV. And David Serena, how you feeling tonight? Well, David Serena, I think you know as the OVW faithful, I love you. I love you a lot. I really like you guys. And I want to do something special. I want to do something good for you all. So you know what? Our good friends Impact Wrestling are in town next week on July 15th and 16th. And they're going to be right down the road at Paris Town Hall. So who here would like to go to that show for free? Well, I got some good news for you, Davis Arena, because next week at Paris Town Hall, July 15th and 16th, if you take your OVW Wrestling ticket stub and go to that ticket window, you can go see some Impact Wrestling absolutely free. It's going to be an incredible show, guys. You're not going to want to miss Impact Wrestling at Paris Town Hall next week, July 15th and 16th. But also, if you're having a great time tonight and you come back next week, you can also get free tickets to go see Impact Wrestling at Paris Town Hall next week. Now, how do you feel about that, Davis Arena? Well, folks, it's not just Impact Wrestling next week. We got a little taste of Impact Wrestling here tonight. We got the Impact Knockouts World Champion. I'm talking about Miss Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace taking it all in here tonight in the historic Davis Arena.
It seems that Louisville, Kentucky and Davis Arena loves themselves some Impact Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace, and rightfully so.
Miss Grace, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I love being here in Louisville, Kentucky.
I think they like you a little bit here. This is just for you, little Davis Arena welcome. Folks, make Miss Jordynne Grace feel welcome. Now, Miss Grace, we couldn't be happier to have you here, but we also couldn't be happier that you're going to be in our backyard next week, July 15th and 16th at Paris Town Hall.
Yep, you are 100% right, guys. July 15th Thick Mama Pump, that's right. July 15th and 16th, 13 minutes away, not far at all. Paris Town Hall. Impact Wrestling is going to be right here in Louisville, Kentucky, doing what it does best, putting on some of the best professional wrestling shows in the world. Something I know that OVW is no stranger to, right?
Thank you, Ms. Grace. Me coming from you, the Impact Knockouts World Champion. That means a lot. But I hear you got more than just news about the show. I heard you got something news about OVW you wanted to share tonight.
Absolutely. I did not come here just to sit backstage and mingle or to spectate, okay? I know that my friend and colleague, Josh Alexander, came out here earlier, didn't he? And he made an announcement about an Impact opportunity match, is that right? Well, I personally, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I personally don't think it's fair to leave the talented ladies of OVW out of that. Do you guys? I just don't think it's fair not to give them an opportunity as well. So, I was able to pull some strings. And over the next 2 weeks, there will be 2 qualifying matches. And the winners of those 2 matches will go on to compete in an Impact Wrestling ring next week.
That's huge news at Paris Town Hall.
That's right, again, July 15th and 16th at Paris Town Hall. And ladies, I know some of you are listening back there, and I hope you're listening very closely. I personally want to see if you guys have what it takes. It is time to kick it up a notch. It's time to put your foot on the gas. Impact Wrestling is truly the land of opportunities. And I want to see which woman back there will take that opportunity and run with it.
Folks, opportunity abound next week, July 15th and 16th at Paris Town Hall. Someone from the OVW Women's Division will be there competing, but also your Impact Knockouts World Champion, Jordynne Grace, will be competing. Now, guys, give her a good thank you for being here. Folks, Impact Opportunity matchup. Thank you so much, Miss Grace. Stick around after the break with the Impact Knockouts World Champion, Jordynne Grace. And after the break, we're going to find out the first 2 competitors in the Impact Opportunity matches. Stick around.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Huh. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
The following contest is a non-title bout, and it is an Impact Opportunity match. Introducing first from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya The Slaya.
Folks, welcome back to OVW TV. Freya The Slaya, the Queen of the North, making her way to the ring. Huge opportunity, Impact Opportunity matchup, guys. And I can't think of anybody who deserves a shot at the Impact Knockout Champion than Freya The Slaya.
And her opponent, she is from Queens, New York, and she is the OVW Women's Champion, the Unstoppable Danger, Leila Gray!
Shannon, as you said it, Leila Gray made her appearance made herself known, and you got to think, if there's anybody else back in that locker room who feels like they deserve the opportunity to wrestle in that Paris Town Hall show for Impact, you know Leila Grey has to think that it's going to be her.
Guys, huge opportunity for both of these women. July 15th and 16th, Impact Wrestling will resonate from Paris Town Hall in Germantown here in Louisville. A fantastic venue, a fantastic wrestling company, a fantastic opportunity for both of these women.
Well, Jordynne Grace said she was going to open it up to any woman here in OVW for the opportunity. I thought maybe that included you, Kinnison. Oh, no, wait a minute. She said talented women.
So you're trying to imply that women are less than men, Shannon?
Oh, no.
That's really misogynistic of you.
Just because he's feminine doesn't make him a woman. Leila Grey.
Also misogynistic and disgusting of you. I hope you get in trouble now.
Huge knees. And oh my goodness, speaking of huge, Freya The Slaya now.
Freya The Slaya in control of this matchup early on, taking that early advantage and attacking Leila Grey from behind. And guys, huge opportunity for both women. But Leila Grey on an absolute roll lately. Picked up the OVW Women's Championship, has held on to it for quite some time, has been competing in AEW and buddying up with Jade Cargill. I mean, Leila Grey adding Impact Wrestling at Paris Town Hall to her resume. Huge opportunity.
You got to think that she wants to take advantage of every opportunity provided to her. But my God, Freya is not letting that opportunity even come to fruition.
Freya coming out here with new gear and almost like a newfound confidence, guys. You're seeing her circling Leila Grey like a shark circling their prey. I mean, Freya The Slaya, guys, was a former OVW Women's Champion. You got to remember, Leila Grey is the woman who beat her for it in an impromptu matchup, and Freya has been scratching desperately to get back since then.
That's right, but Freya's got bigger things on her mind right now, bigger than the OVW Women's Champion. The opportunity to take on the Knockouts Champion and maybe win that championship.
And folks, and the thing is, you buy a ticket to come see OVW Live next Thursday, you can get into that Paris Town Hall show for free on the 15th or 16th as long as you have your OVW ticket stub. It's a huge opportunity for you to save some money and a huge opportunity for these women to compete in one of our sister companies.
There by Leila, and now trying to pick up just a little bit of momentum, but just like that, momentum stopped.
Every time Leila tries to go through a door, it looks like Freya shuts it straight in her face, guys. I mean, Freya has an answer for everything tonight, Shannon.
Absolutely. Look at Freya. Look at the power. Look at the street. Whoa! Just throwing Leila Grey around like a ragdoll.
Fall away slam, but Freya's more saying, go away, Leila. This is my opportunity. And guys, can you imagine what it would mean to Freya The Slaya to not only beat Leila, but take away that opportunity to wrestle at Impact at the Paris Town Hall next week? Take it away from the woman who took her OVW Women's Championship.
Freya wants to do anything that she can to humiliate, to disparage, to take away from Leila Grey, who did just that to Freya The Slaya in taking that OVW Women's Championship.
You're absolutely right. It would be a sense of satisfaction, a sense of recompense for Freya The Slaya if she were able to pull this opportunity from the hands of Leila Grey, this opportunity from the Women's Champion who beat Freya for that championship.
Well, Freya is living up to her name right now. She is absolutely slaying Leila Grey.
Guys, she's coming with a little extra aggression tonight, which is saying something for Freya, who's never lacking some aggression or dark side.
Just peeled her 3/4 of the way across the ring, and the OVW Women's Champ is reeling, ladies and gentlemen.
Leila Grey, we haven't really seen her in this much trouble and be woman handled this much in a matchup. But Freya on a different level right now, so focused, so driven.
Stretching out the champ there in the ropes.
I mean, guys, you got to think Freya came into this wanting to beat Leila because she's the champion. Now, an extra opportunity on top of it, she's going to be murderous. Adding insult to injury here, looking for that off with her head. Looking for that big scissor kick. Oh, hold on. Leila Grey had that scouted, able to get out of the way.
A big kick of her own. Knocks down the Queen of the North, and now on the outside of the ring.
Might as well be a guillotine, but Leila Grey was able to get out of the way of it. No, see, desperate right hands coming down on Freya. But look at the strength of Freya, so dominating, just pulling Leila to that middle rope.
Look out!
Caught Leila Grey mid-air.
Looking for a double axe handle, and then getting her lower back smashed into the side of the ring
The base of that spine being ran into the apron. It's the hardest part of the ring, going into a very precarious part of your back. That's going to give your chiropractor a couple weeks of work guaranteed. Leila Grey in trouble here, guys. She is out. Her eyes are closed. She is gasping for breath. Freya has to sense that the end is near here.
It's all about opportunity for both of these women, and right now, Freya The Slaya is seizing that opportunity.
Shannon, I think a big part of it's opportunity and a big part of it's personal for Freya, but that only makes her all the more dangerous. Ooh. Jumping her on that top rope. Leila Gray in trouble. You're looking at her grasping the rope to even stay on a knee.
I think this is what Leila deserves for being such a terrible barber.
Look at Freya just... Come on, Shannon.
What?
Freya just tossing Leila around. And Shannon, to that point, you got to think Haley probably watching somewhere, watching this match really closely. And you got to think maybe if she even told Freya after they teamed up last week, give her a little extra smack for me.
I'm sure maybe there's a little money involved. Maybe there's a bounty on Leila Gray's head.
Hollywood
we know
Haley,
there's a lot less hair on Haley's head.
Well, Hollywood Haley J's probably paying for extensions before she's paying for anything. But Leila Gray able to get out of dodge there, get away from Freya the Slaya.
And again, Freya the Slaya just outpowering.
She just has an answer for everything, Steve. It seems like Freya has the book that Leila is writing before she's even done writing it.
That's right. Obviously, this is not their first time in the ring. Freya went back, watched the tape, has studied, and now she has a counter for everything.
Oh, Hurricane Leila!
Well, almost everything.
Hurricane Leila from that middle rope. So a desperation maneuver, but guys, it looks like it took the Queen of the North off her game a little bit there. And all you need is a small opening. All it takes is 3 seconds for everything to change.
There's a knee to the throat right there.
Oh, went for that bulldog, but Freya just too strong, had it scouted. God.
That huge boot, you got to think she's going to be looking for that leg drop.
I think I know what's next.
Choke slam here from Freya.
Leila's going up and Leila's going down.
Oh, putting punctuation on it. That might be it, guys. Leila Gray is just a ragdoll right now. Freya the Slaya laying waste to our OVW Women's Champion.
Give her another one, Freya.
She's gonna do it again, ladies and gentlemen.
What's better than one choke slam? Two. Oh no!
Freya goes for his second time. Leila got the small peg.
No way!
She got a schoolgirl pin. She got it with the schoolgirl pin.
Leila got opportunity match. Leila Gray.
Freya the Slaya got greedy. Went for that second choke slam. Leila Gray countered it beautifully, found a way to pick up the win, and Leila Gray's heading to Impact of Paris Town Hall.
All it takes is 3 seconds, and that's all Leila Gray needed to move on to Paris Town Hall and the Derby City Rumble. And Freya the Slaya.
Freya's looking for somebody to take out that anger on.
Freya the Slaya blaming referee Aaron Grider here.
It is his fault. He's the one that counted for 3. He should have counted a little slower. I bet he will next time.
Referee looks like he's trying to defend his point, but he looks terrified. I don't blame him. Oh no, Freya's got her hand around his throat.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna watch out. She's gonna get fined.
Somebody's gonna get that choke slam.
Oh my God! Freya just threw the referee across the freaking ring. The Queen of the North just laid waste to our official here.
She might be suspended, fined. Who knows what else might happen?
I don't think Freya the Slaya cares right now.
She might be fined, but right now she is furious and she does not care. Freya just laid waste to an official here. We gotta get some medical officials here ringside.
He deserved it.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Sorry about your damn luck. Creek swimming, moonshine sipping, dick sitting, beer drinking, Johnny Cash listening.
There he is, folks, the Cowboy. James Stewart making his way to Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Productions for a damn near sold-out Davis Arena. It is OVW National Heavyweight Championship time, guys. Friends turn foes.
And for weeks, we've been hearing Mahabali, Shera, can I hear, and talk. But tonight, it's put up or shut up. The talking's over. It's time for some fighting between Mahabali, Shera, and Cowboy James Stewart. James Storm guys are just locked eyes with him. I gotta tell you, that man looks very focused. For a man with a beer in his hand, he looks like he's got a plan, he's got a strategy, and he's got championship gold in his eyes tonight. We've heard for weeks the Cowboy taunting his former best friend Shera, telling him he's gonna kick his teeth down his throat. And tonight is the opportunity to prove those words true.
Look at James Storm offering the referee a swig of beer. I don't think that ref needs that.
Don't you do it, Daniel. I know it's refreshing and delicious, but don't you do it. So
There's been enough problems out here with referees as it is tonight.
You can bring it over here, though.
Guys, you can cut it with a knife. Mahabali Shera, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, fought tooth and nail, clawed his way to that title, and now has to defend it against a man he once called his best friend. One of the first people he met when coming to the United States. One of the first people he met when becoming a professional wrestler. Now defending the championship that he's fought and called his entire career to obtain. Has to defend against that very same man.
The time for talk is over. The time for posturing is over. It's time to nut up or shut up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event for the National Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He is a former NWA National Heavyweight Champion. He is a former 15-time World Tag Team Champion. And he is a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion from Leapersburg, Tennessee, Cowboy James Storm! And his opponent from India. He is undefeated in singles competition here in OVW. The Indian Lion, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera.
Big fight field does not begin to describe the emotions in the arena right now, guys.
The tension is palpable. The time has come. Finally, no more questions, only the answers. And you can hear Davis Arena, the crowd is ready.
It's a powder keg in here, and it is about to explode as this OVW National Heavyweight Championship match is about to take off.
And I think Mahabali Shera's luck has finally run out tonight.
The bell we've waited
Cowboy
weeks for.
James Storm.
Shannon, you might be right, you might be wrong. The bell we've waited weeks for has now told. This match is underway. Shera, Storm, National Heavyweight Championship, and here we go, calling elbow tie-up.
Once the best of friends, now competitors, opponents, enemies for this night only.
Test of strength there in the beginning, didn't seem to go Storm's way. Maybe recalculate, re-strategize.
Was that a cheap shot there by Shera? I think that may have been.
Shera known for his cheap shots, right, Brian? You say it all the time.
Here we go, calling elbow tie up again, and Shera backing down Storm into the corner, overpowering the Cowboy as the champ. Look at that stare-off there, very serious stare-off between these two competitors, these former friends.
James Storm acknowledging the fact that Mahabali Shera had him dead to rights there in the corner.
I think Shera's trying to let his friendship get in the way. That may end up costing him the National Heavyweight Championship.
That was a quick counter into that armbar. Veteran wrestling there by Cowboy James Storm.
Seeing both these competitors coming out very paced, very composed, not wanting to make a big gesture, make a mistake here in the early goings.
And guys, the thing is with these two, they know each other so well, trained together, and not just like at the gym one day. From the very foundations of Shera as a professional wrestler, James Storm was there since day one. He knows the foundations of Shera as a professional wrestler, but he hasn't competed with him since he became the Indian Lion, the leader of the OVW locker room. This might be a totally different man James Storm met when he first got to the U.S.
Oh, it absolutely is. Mahabali Shera, since his time here in OVW, has changed completely, for the better, mind you. But again, this is nobody we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a former Impact World Champion, former at least 15-time tag team champion.
I think we lost count how many championships that James Storm has won.
Definitely more than I have, I will say that.
This crowd split in half. This crowd solidly just split in half.
This crowd is fickle. They don't know what they like.
It's like the 2000 election all over again.
They're a bunch of idiots.
Cut right in half here. Cowboy Shera chants deafening here in historic Davis Arena.
Whoa. We do know what the crowd does like, and that is great professional wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, they are seeing it here tonight at the historic Davis Arena.
Cowboy James Storm sent to the outside. Nope, take my water. Nope. And didn't like it. Spit it right back out.
You may have 2 or 3 diseases after that, Cowboy James Storm.
Well, they spit it right back out.
Mahabali Shera inviting his friend and his opponent back into the ring to let the match continue, saying, no more breather on the outside, let's get to it.
Seeing James Storm, guys, maybe re-strategizing here, or we gotta think, maybe playing mind games with his former best friend.
I think that's exactly what's happening, Kiddes, and James Storm is getting in the mind of Mahabali Shera because these guys know what gets at each other, and that's what you're seeing right now from James Storm.
Folks, this OVW National Heavyweight Championship match rolls on. James Storm Shera continues. Do not go anywhere.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Folks, welcome back to OVW, and welcome back to this OVW National Heavyweight Championship main event. James Storm challenging Shera for the championship. Oh, headlock takedown. You guys, throughout the break, very paced, very calculated attacks from both men. Still haven't seen either guy really go for it, but I think there's a reason behind that, Shannon.
Yeah, a lot of hesitation because neither one of these guys want to be the first one to make a mistake in this match. As we've laid out for you, these guys know each other so well, maybe better than any opponent that either one of these guys could face.
Shannon, you're absolutely right, especially when you're talking about competitors the caliber of James Storm and Mahabali Shera. A mistake, a single mistake is all it takes, and the momentum, the match can shift and be over because these guys know how to capitalize on openings. And right now, opening for Shera. What an arm drag! James Storm getting out of dodge there, and looks like they're hitting the gas a little bit here, guys. Looking to turn up the intensity.
Again, reverse after reverse. These two know each other so well, and it is showing here tonight in our main event. But right now, Cowboy James Storm is in a precarious position, to say the least, under those huge arms of the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera.
I think Shera not exactly expecting a submission here, but definitely wearing down Cowboy James Storm, taking out his gas tank, wearing him down little by little, because when your opponent's exhausted, it's going to be a lot easier to get that 1, 2, 3.
It's simple, but it's incredibly effective, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, and then right back to it, cranking it, is the champion.
And Mahabali Shera also bearing down all that weight right now on Cowboy James Storm, taking its toll.
And you're absolutely right. In the middle of the ring, could not be further from the ropes. James Storm on an island by himself, wrapped up in those anaconda-like arms of Mahabali Shera.
Now what this does is not only causes incredible pain, but it's taking away the wind, the oxygen from the Cowboy. And without that oxygen, how much longer is he realistically going to be able to go here?
The Cowboy's up on his feet.
When you close those airways, those labor breaths make it even harder, exhaust you even quicker. But Storm find a way to get to his feet. There's that champion instinct, but oh, Shera. Shera's still on his feet. Oh, sent to the outside.
I've never seen Shera thrown out of the ring like that.
I don't think I've ever seen Shera's feet go over his head like that.
Shera is not happy. He just pissed the Lion off.
And Shannon, there's a reason Mahabali Shera has been undefeated since he's began wrestling in OVW. There's a reason he's an undefeated OVW National Heavyweight Champion, because he's not just a man. He is an absolute force of nature. He is a monster. He is the Indian Lion. And if
Look at this. Look at this sportsmanship. Cowboy James Storm just inviting Mahabali Shera back into the ring.
Shades at the beginning of the matchup when Shera invited James Storm into the very beginning of the matchup after seeing him.
Oh, yeah.
Not shades of Shera there. James Storm. That's his friend. What a diss.
Hey, with friends like that, who needs enemies?
Well, now James Storm standing tall and taking pride in his work.
James Storm blowing a kiss to the OVW faithful. What a come on, what a low down dirty move. Folks, we'll be right back with this OVW National Heavyweight Championship main event. Don't go anywhere.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free! When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this OVW main event. The OVW National Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance. James Storm challenging the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera. Brian Kennison, Steve Johnson, and Shera the Dude here ringside for this historic main event.
And this has been one hell of a fight so far. You gotta wonder who is gonna come out on top. Who's gonna make the first big mistake of this match? We have yet to see it.
And Shannon, I would argue that mistake was made when Shera trusted James Storm holding that rope open and then kicking it, the low blow to the champion. And since then, James Storm has been in control of this matchup, capitalized on the opening, and since then has been taking down the champ piece by piece.
Just low enough.
Well, Mahabali Shera, he's big, he's mean, but he's also gullible. Coming out here and trusting Cowboy James Storm, thinking that James Storm was going to play nice, play by the rules. Well, Mahabali Shera was wrong.
Shannon, that's big talk for a man who Shera has put through the mat once or twice, but right now, James Storm doing much better than you ever did in the ring against Shera. But hold on.
Don't make this about me.
I'm not Shera. This is about James Storm. This is about Mahabali Shera. This is about the OVW National Heavyweight Championship and the former friendship turned tumultuous over this championship. And James Storm's not here to test Shera. He's not here to do a friendly battle. He's here to win that championship, walk away with the champion's purse, get that payday, and escalate his career.
You talked about he's challenging the champion, Mahabali Shera. He's not challenging anybody. He is bringing the fight too. And right now, holding court over the National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera. Cowboy James Storm is in firm control here, ladies and gentlemen.
We had to change James Storm's name from the Cowboy to the Lion Tamer, because right now the Indian Lion is in a lot of trouble.
And if James Storm has his way, you're not just going to call him the Cowboy, you're going to call him the champion. But Mahabali Shera going to do everything he can to prevent that from happening, to prevent that reality from being our reality. But right now, Indian Lion might be going to sleep after that deep-seated sleeper hold there.
Shera trying to fight back. Oh,
come on. James Storm, handful of hair right in front of referee Daniel Spencer.
His hair just so happened to get caught on James Storm's fingers. and then irresponsibly he falls to the mat. Mahabali Shera needs to take better care of himself before he gets in the ring here.
I think Mahabali Shera is just shedding. It's a defense mechanism.
Mahabali Shera in trouble here. James Storm looks like he might be zeroing in on that OVW National Heavyweight Championship. And folks, a huge opportunity for James Storm, but we saw earlier tonight, Leila Gray and Freya The Slaya have an opportunity as well to compete at Impact next week at Paris Town Hall on July 15th and 16th in Louisville, Kentucky. We saw Leila Gray pick up the win. We're going to find out next week who her opponent will be in another qualifying matchup. Because you got to think, James Storm, a former Impact Heavyweight Champion, would love to become the new OVW Heavyweight Champion and head into Paris.
Let's talk about what we are witnessing right now. What we are seeing is the end of Mahabali Shera's reign as the national champion here in OVW.
Well, Shannon, I'll tell you what, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Mahabali Shera seems to have garnered some sort of a second win here.
Hold on. I don't think James Storm's paying attention to Shera, but his face has a bit of anger on it, has some frustration, has some visceral. Look at that. Look at Shera becoming primal. James Storm, he just awoke the lion. I think he's about to get the fangs.
I think somebody just gave the Indian lion some catnip.
Mahabali Shera looking to prove that he is indeed the king of the jungle against the Cowboy here tonight.
The mane of the lion is frazzled and enraged, and you're seeing those eyes, those furious fists are flying. Shera now looking to rip him limb from limb, going to rip his part off. James Storm in trouble here.
Parts are flying everywhere, and Cowboy James Storm's in trouble.
James Storm takes that big splash in the corner. Hold on. Shera got him up, puts him down. What a vicious scoop slam. With some disrespect on there, with some anger behind it. Ooh.
And then a huge elbow right into the heart of the Cowboy.
See, if you're not wrong.
Almost a 3 count.
Shera, a bullseye on that heart of the Cowboy, driving that elbow as deep as he could. You got to think, trying to break James Storm's heart. Like, James Storm broke Shera's heart and broke this friendship. I mean, once the best of friends. And again, Shera, at a foundational level, owes James Storm his professional career. I mean, helped train Shera when he first got into this country, but now challenging him, trying to take away the thing that Shera has fought tooth and nail his entire career for.
And you know how much that national championship means to Mahabali Shera. James Storm would love nothing more than to take that title away. Oh, what a kick.
James Storm would love nothing more than to tell Mahabali Shera, sorry about your damn luck, but I am the new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, and it looks like he may be doing that here any time now.
You guys, you gotta think Josh Alexander, the Impact Heavyweight Champion, Impact World Champion, somewhere watching this, getting prepared for Paris Town Hall and Impact Wrestling there, July 15th and 16th. OVW gonna have a presence. Will James Storm show up with the OVW National Heavyweight Championship?
Where's James Storm going here? Look at this. Look at these two.
They're going to the top rope.
No!
Hurricane Run! Leaving it all on the line, going hell for leather out here in this OVW main event.
This could be it.
James Storm smells blood in the water going to that top rope. Hit him with that big elbow drop. Did he get all of it though? Did he get it all? Somehow, Shera up at 2, guys.
Wasn't able to get all of it. Mahabali Shera 3/4 of the way across the ring, but the damage has been done, and you see that the champ is laying.
Now, guys, you saw James Storm didn't quite get all that. You got to think the wear and tear throughout this matchup and this vicious battle has taken its toll on the Cowboy. Maybe wasn't able to get full extension on that dive, Shannon.
Yeah, I don't think that he got all of it, but he got just enough to leave Mahabali Shera right now in a lot of pain, not able to get to his feet. And James Storm has a big opportunity here to put this one away.
You guys, I think everyone in this arena thought we might have a new champion. Hell, our announcer, Eric Cordes, grabbed the title, was about to give it to James Storm, thought he won it. I mean, James Storm even thought he won it after that elbow drop.
Look at this.
Looking to get him up for a pile driver is the Cowboy.
Shera just too strong, just too big. Can't get Shera up. James Storm
going to plan B.
Strategy.
No!
Choke slammed him all the way to hell. Is that enough?
No!
Shera not able to put Storm away. 2.5, 2.8 even.
Gonna take more than that to put the Cowboy away.
This main event, bell to bell, has been absolutely incredible. These guys giving it their all, giving tooth and nail, trying to defend this OVW National Heavyweight Championship or to win this OVW National Heavyweight Championship.
Mahabali Shera pulling out all the stops here against the Cowboy. doing everything in his power to make sure that he retains that championship.
And James Storm is taking Mahabali Shera into some deep waters that Mahabali Shera is not used to swimming in.
Shane, you're absolutely right. And while this is about the OVW National Heavyweight Championship, you gotta think it's personal. Shera telling James Storm, you broke my heart, you were my best friend. James Storm, the bitterness, the jealousy of seeing Shera succeed when he could. I mean, God, this is beyond the championship. It is personal, but you gotta believe that OVW National Heavyweight Championship is also hanging in the balance, and both these men want to perch themselves on top of OVW.
Well, James Storm
perched on
up
top.
Perched right now on top, and what is Mahabali Shera doing? This is not in Shera's normal repertoire, but here we go. He's gonna try something crazy here, it looks like.
It's not, go ahead.
No, after you, Steve.
It's not in the Indian Lions wheelhouse, and ladies and gentlemen, we see why. James Storm able to get him up.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Storm able to turn it around, and what's it
out?
Trying to get him all the way, but Shera holding. Oh, no. He's spinning.
Oh, my God.
Eye of the Storm. James Storm just hit Eye of the Storm on the champion.
We got a new champion. Oh.
I don't believe it. I thought that was it. I think James Storm just picked up. I think James Storm thought he did too.
10 times out of 10, the Eye of the Storm will put away any professional wrestler that steps in the ring with the Cowboy. But Mahabali Shera is not just any professional wrestler. He is above that. He is the National Heavyweight Champion.
It doesn't get any closer without the bell ring, and you hear James Storm clarify, making sure he didn't win, because he thought that was 3. Guys, after the Eye of the Storm, after the elbow drop, you got to think James Storm thought he had this. What's it going to take for Storm to put Shera away? Can he put Shera away?
I'm beginning to think that referee forgot how to count to 3.
Look at the disrespect, and I think, oh no, he just made Mahabali Shera mad. You don't want to do that.
Oh, cool. Referee didn't see that shot to the throat, that double shot to the illegal double chop to the throat.
Oh.
With that last call super kick.
Oh my God.
Back to back.
Shera's out.
The referee didn't see that illegal shot. Oh my God. Oh my freaking. What?
And new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm!
I don't believe it! James Storm is your new OVW National Heavyweight Champion! The foundations of OVW have shifted, have changed. It is a new landscape.
And now, the new National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm, can look directly into the eyes of Mahabali Shera and say, sorry about your damn luck.
James Storm came to OVW with a mission. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Cowboy cashed in. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we have a new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm.
James Storm, hell of a performance here, guys. You think the referee didn't see the top, but I guess it doesn't matter. You can call him the Cowboy, you can call him the Chief, but now you have to call him the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, James Storm.
Straight from the bottle, keep your glass, I'm the one they call